Hello YouTube, my name is Stacey. I'm known here as a Flighty Rambler, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel today. And today I'm going to be continuing the Crazy Craft Challenge. This is episode 3, and this is a collaboration co-hosted by two lovely ladies here on YouTube. There's Louisa Heinzel and Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I will put links to their channels in the description box below. In this episode 3 of the Crazy Craft Challenge, we are challenged to use 5 items that start with the first letter of our name. And since my name is Stacey, I have a list of items that are starting with the letter S. Now, I really struggled to put my list together to begin with, and then I engaged my sister's help, and she was able to add it to the list till I had a number of options to choose from. There's more S things than I ever would have imagined. I'm going to start this challenge by getting out a jumbo playing card, and then I'm going to go through my papers, my tissues. I'm going to go through all my bits and bobs and find some items that I can collage with. I originally thought I would use a napkin to glue down on this card, and in the end I decided to go with the custom tissue paper that has the brown spray on it. And then I'll go through my paper bits and pull out a few things, and then I'll go ahead and start collaging it all down. My collage glue is a mixture of matte Mod Podge and water, and I'm going to go ahead and add a layer of it to my card and then start collaging things down. Now, I'm not sure what it was that I used to create this brown tissue paper, but it is water soluble. So I have to be careful when I collage it down because my collage glue has water and it's just basically wet. So I'm being a bit more careful with those pieces. I'm going to go through the collection of papers I pulled and just collage it down. Because I didn't want a super long video, there are portions of this that I will speed up through, and this collaging is one of them. In my original edit, I was going to just cut out a lot of it, but I thought that was robbing my viewers of an opportunity to watch me collage the whole thing down. So I'm leaving it in and speeding it up. Let me know in the comments section below which method you prefer, speeding up or editing out a lot of the bulk of each step. I enjoy collaging in this manner, and I'm going to continue on by getting out some washi tapes. I have this shiny silver that I'm going to take pieces of and collage it down. It is definitely not sticky, so it does need some glue. I do kind of regret adding collage glue on the top because I feel it dulled the silver. In retrospect, I should have used some tacky glue on just the bottom and not put the collage glue on top. So here I am consulting my paper, looking at all the S things. I'm satisfied with where this project is going, and next I'm going to get into my stamps. I have these 3 background stamps that I've chosen, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp them each in 3 spots using black archival ink. I'll also ink up the edges of the whole card with that same black archival ink. Then I want to add some stars. I have star stencils and I'm choosing this one along with a stippling brush, but it doesn't work. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. So once I have a look and see what's not happening, I'm going to choose another stencil and a sponge. It turns out this stencil isn't as great for this particular project, so in the end I'll go ahead and use it in a couple of spots, but then I will bring in a stencil that has a larger star and go ahead and stencil that in a few places in the background. I really like how this mixed media background is coming together. I'm consulting my list again, and I'm going to go ahead and tick off a few things that I have already accomplished. I need to make sure that I have at least 5 of these things on my project to fulfill the challenge. Once everything's dry, I decide to tick off the splatters, and I'll go ahead and water down some of that white gesso and splat it around all over my background. And while I'm there, I'm also going to paint out the large white stars because I feel they need a bit more definition. Once the stars are all dry, I'm going to get this metallic acrylic paint by Montmartre that I have shown off in a haul video. I'll have a link to that video posted in the top right hand corner, and you can go have a look at that. I'm going to use this silver metallic paint along with a sponge and this square stencil, another item I can tick off that list. And I'm just going to create a metallic border all the way around my project. And then when the border is complete, I'll use the leftover paint to add some shiny metallic silver squares all over the background. I'm going to use this silver glitter paper and my star punches and create little bits to add to my background, and I really like the way they sparkle. Upon looking at my list, I can see that I have fulfilled the challenge of using 5 items that begin with the letter S, and I'm so pleased about that. I'm going to go ahead and use my stapler to add staples, and that's just one more thing I can cross off the list. Then it's time for me to decide on a focal point. I'm going to take some white cardstock and I'm going to draw some rough star shapes, and then I'm going to get out my supply of washi tapes and I'm going to pull all the blues. On my list, I have 2 colors. I have silver and sapphire, so I went into this project knowing I wanted to add some sapphire, which I feel is a beautiful blue. So I'm going to pull out my washi tapes and I'm looking for all shades of blue. Then I'm going to layer the washi tape on my star shape. And once I have all the washi tape laid, I'll cut it back out so that I have a unique focal point. And I have this beautiful deep blue washi tape, this glitter washi tape. I decide to fold it in on itself so that I can create some blue stars that I'm going to add to my background with Aleene's tacky glue. I just love how this looks. I love the sparkle of the glitter washi tape and the shades of blue in the washies. And then it's time for me to define the stars. I'm going to get out some pens. I'll start with this black ballpoint pen and I'll make some sketchy lines all around the star. In my stash of gel pens, I'm fortunate enough to have this fabulous blue glitter pen. I'm going to outline my star with more sketchy lines, and then I'll go ahead and outline all the stars with this fabulous blue glitter pen. And in the same series, I also have a red pink glitter pen. I'm going to enhance the squares, the silver squares that I had put around the border by outlining a few of them with this fabulous glitter. Next, I'm going to take my Stabilo all in black. I'm going to dip it in water and then go ahead and outline my star to give it even more definition. The glitter pen is more pink than red, so I'll choose this red Sakura Jelly Roll pen to add a pop of color to the outline of the star. Then it's time for a sentiment. I'm going to look through Tim Holtz's small talk till I find a phrase that I really think will work for this page. And then I'm going to cut it up and glue it down with Aleene's tacky glue. The phrase I ended up choosing is cute. I thought it was cute, and it is leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Once the glue is dry, I will take my Stabilo all in black, dip it in water, and I'll go ahead and underline each of the lines. Then I'll take that glitter pen and put it around the sides and the top of each line of text. And I really like how this looks. I like the details in the background. I like the stars. I had so much fun fulfilling the challenge of using items that begin with the letter S. It turns out there were more things that I ever could have imagined that I could use that start with the letter S. I'd like to thank Pam and Louisa for hosting this fabulous collaboration, and I hope you are joining us as well. I look forward to seeing your video soon. And that looks like that's it for this video. I'd like to thank you for watching. I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.